Hi there everyone, your Pyral here with some more Pokemon Platinum. Last episode, we crossed through Mount Coronet and made it here to the eastern side of the Sinnoh region. We also caught our next team member in Route 208, Sink the Ralts. So, with that out of the way, we're now here in the next city, Hearthome City. Oh, what's this? It's a Baneri. Oh, thank goodness that you happened to be there. If it weren't for you, who knows how far away my Baneri could have run. Baby Baneri, back into the Pokeball you go. I'm Kira. I'm a Pokemon contest judge. Be sure to drop by the Pokemon contest hall so I can thank you properly. Oh, okay then. As you can see, there's a gate here that takes us directly to Route 212. We can't really go through here. There's a reporter blocking the way. See, the contests are interesting, but the ruins of Solaceon Town are as well. Sorry, the gate's closed for a while. We're on location for a TV shoot. Interesting. But yeah, we can't go down there. But Hearthome City, there's a ton of stuff for us to do here. Ton to explore. I also need to make it to the Pokemon Center to heal. Yeah, we have two choices of challenges, the gym or a contest. Hearthome here is where we can experience Pokemon contests. We also can't go through here just yet. They found an egg at the daycare in Solaceon Town past here. Is that really worth blocking our way for? They find eggs in the far-off Johto region as well. Huh, Johto. It's a neat place. I have a professor friend and this is what he told me. If you leave a pair of Pokemon with the daycare, sometimes eggs are found. Or things that are like eggs anyway. I wonder how my pal Professor Elm is doing these days. He was always a quiet sort and didn't really stand out. Yeah, I've heard a thing or two about him. You... Let's see, visiting from the Hoenn region. Fortunately, the local people very kindly led me to my destination. I was impressed by their kindness and generosity to a complete stranger. Sure. Show us to where the contest hall is. Giving us a bit of a tour around the place. Of course, we'll be exploring all there is for us to do here anyways. But yeah, the contest hall is right over here. See, it makes me happy knowing I've helped another person. Well, I'm just gonna take your generosity and just ignore it because I need to heal. So, sorry about that. Anyways, right over here, this is actually an interesting thing that I would like to talk about inside this Pokemon Center. But, in Pokemon Centers, depending on where you are and the day of the week, you will find some trainers here standing next to the counter. In this case, there's a clown here. So, these Pokemon Center trainers, like I said, their locations vary, and the type of trainer that you will fight will vary on the day, location, things like that. And there's 7 different trainers or trainer classes to battle. One of them is actually going to be a double battle. Now, actually, in Diamond and Pearl, all of these trainers would just be in Jubilife TV. So for Platinum, they instead just put them in random Pokemon Centers throughout the place. I don't know why, but yeah. And also these trainers, their Pokemon that they have, their teams will change based on how far you are in the game, which is pretty neat. So this clown, if I ever find him again in another place when I'm farther in the game, his team is going to be a little bit different. I don't exactly remember what it's going to be like, but that is a thing to make note of. I like how we're just fighting in a Pokemon Center. There was an episode of the anime, like, way early on where, like... I think it was the episode where Ash got Charmander. Like, he was arguing with the guy that abandoned Charmander. And they're in the Pokemon Center about to battle, and Nurse Joy's like, you can't fight in Pokemon Centers, it's not cool. But, yeah. Anyways, Hearthome City is a very, very big place. I want to quickly take a look at the mart here, because I want to see what goodies they have. So what do you have over here in this counter? Let's see, we've seen these types of balls already. And you, is there anything I would like to buy? Maybe a few super potions. I think 8 is good enough. And then, why not? 10 Pokeballs. That seems good. We're swimming in quite a bit of money right now. Yeah, revive is something I could use now, but I've only got 2 gym badges. Oh, yeah, I have 2 badges too, so I can't use a revive just yet either. Amity Square, that's a place that I will definitely be showing off when we get the chance to. Now, there's this building here. It's a very interesting building. There's nothing quite like it in the rest of the game. It looks a lot like a church. And when you enter, there's no music. We cannot read the minds of others, which causes us to feel fear and doubt. But to control the aspects of the world beyond our senses is an impossibility. Pokemon. People. It's only natural that we are all so very different. Make sure that you never judge a Pokemon on if it's weak or strong. You must always look for the good inside of them. That's what counts. There are still words that not everyone can describe. The words are love and joy. When people and Pokemon join hands, everyone's happy. It makes everyone come together. It could even make the world one. That people are lonely is only natural. It gives me compassion for others. It's what makes me look forward to a better tomorrow. But there are still moments of fondness for the past, though time can heal some sadness. And there do I see my father, my son, my life. And there do I see nature, Pokemon, the world. The art of crafting things fatigues one's spirit. When the spirit is healed, the desire to make something returns. It is such a wondrous cycle. If the strong and able do too much, they limit the contributions of others. The strong must show restraint. This enables everyone to live together and share responsibility. Mind and matter. It's no good if one is stronger than the other. Balance is what's needed. That's the key. And right above this lady is what appears to be Mount Coronet and something shining at the top. Now this place is an interesting building. Everyone here just has like different philosophical things to say and things like that. It's really weird. And then you just leave, and then the cheery music of our home city comes back. It's a really weird, like, church-like building. I don't know. It's weird. So, let's just continue talking. I'd like to live in Hearthome when I get married, but my boyfriend wants to live in Veilstone because of its game corner. Huh, so he likes to gamble. Then this NPC right here is Mr. Goods. So Mr. Goods here is a very interesting person. He will give you, depending on certain accomplishments you've made, he will give you various decorations for your secret base. It's neat. Also, there's just random babies here. I don't know. That's also, this place is weird. This is the Poffin house, though, where we can make Poffins. Poffins are items that are really useful for contests. Here you may cook berries and turn them into Poffins. Let's learn up on this. Throw the berry into the pot and get stirring. Watch for an arrow to show you which direction to stir. Be quick if you stir too slowly, you'll burn the batter, but not too quick if you stir too fast, it'll overflow. If you do well, you'll cook up a delicious Poffin. You may cook alone or in a group of up to 4 people. With more cooks stirring, everyone will get more Poffins. Did I just rotate while I was talking to you? What? Okay then. At the Wi-Fi club, I can cook up Poffins with my friends. And here's my advice on cooking tasty Poffins for your Pokemon crew. In the beginning, while it's still a batter, swirl it gently and avoid spillage. When it starts to harden, turn it fast in big circles. At the end, make a wish for it to turn scrumptious and whirl it up. Okay then. Eating good food makes people and Pokemon more energetic and happy. In that sense, we're exactly, yeah, food is good. And I do have some berries. So, let's actually demonstrate this. So, let's cook alone. I don't have a Poffin case. Oh. Oh wait, I need to go to the Pokemon fan club for that. Duh. Pokemon fan club, I think, is like right over here. Yeah, this place. Sure, let's talk to everyone here. You are a reporter with Jubilife TV. You'll see these reporters every now and then. They'll ask you things, and they'll show up on TV sometimes. I don't really care for that. Okay, so let's just continue talking to all of these. There's a lot of Pokemon here. Yeah, I just got Sync. He doesn't like me. Don't worry. We'll be good buddies in no time. See, when you wish to treat your Pokemon to a treat, what I say do you do? If I may say so, nice and say what you are saying things. Just give me the Poffin case. Yeah, the sweet Poffin would make a Pokemon more cute, and a spicy Pokemon will make it more cool. These all correspond to contest stats, which I will get into when we talk about contests here, because this is the place where we do so. But we have the Poffin case, so let's demonstrate cooking Poffins. Poffins are fun. So now that we have that, let's just talk to you again. And here, we select one of the berries that we have. Generally, I just use these berries that have no real purpose other than to be made into Poffins. So let's start with this. Actually, let's use an Oran berry. We can check the tag on these berries, and it will give you an idea of what stats they are more likely to raise. So spicy, dry, sweet, bitter, and sour. These all correspond to different contest stats, where spicy is for cool contests, dry is for beauty contests, sweet is for cute, bitter for smart, and sour for tough. And I'll get more into that when we actually start talking about contests. But let's put the berry in, and this all goes down in the touch screen. So just rotate slowly. I'm stirring. There. I'm stirring. I'm doing my best. Stir slowly. As you can see, the faster we spin, like, the more the batter just expands towards the end of the bowl. I think it's a bowl. And it'll start to solidify. Don't tell me to hurry. Meh. I can do this. Come on. We're doing good. We're doing good. And it's starting to solidify even more, so just keep on spinning. There we go. Come on, quick! Don't tell me to go quickly. I'm going as fast as I can. There we go. We have our first Poffin. We burned it once. Really? Dry Poffin. Okay, level 8, and we have one of them. Okay, if we were to play with more people, we would get more Poffins out of this. But yeah, Poffins, they're used to increase different contest stats. If we were to use more rare berries, we would get better Poffins. And when you're playing with other people, you can just put in more berries. Like, each person can put in their own berries, so you can get a wide variety of Poffins that way. And you can even have some that raise multiple stats. It's neat. It's just not something I really mess with too much, because there's another way to get Poffins in Platinum that I use, which I will talk about later on. But the contest hall, I guess that is going to be our next destination. Did I talk to you? Can't decide what accessories I dress a Pokemon with. There are just so many kinds. Okay. This place is beautiful, perhaps even too much so. Okay, well, this here is the contest hall. So, let's go in here. Oh, look! It's our mom. Oh, hi, Ral. Wait, no, really? Johanna is your mom? So you might be a contest star? Oh, I don't know about that. I've never spoken to Ral about contests. I'm surprised you two know each other, though. Oh, yes, that's right. I need to thank you for earlier. We got glitter powder. That's an accessory. Okay, then. Put that accessory on your Pokemon before contest. It will lend a nice touch of sophistication and glamour. I'm a contest judge, so come join us for a different kind of fun. If you're unsure of yourself, we also offer practice sessions. Okay, Johanna, I'll see you. Okay, we helped the judge out. That's neat. Were you surprised to see me, Ral? I got bored, so I came out to Hearthome for a little vacation. I'm just as surprised to see you here, my dear. But are you serious about entering contests? Not dressed that way. When your Pokemon is all dressed up, you can't be dressed your usual way. Put this on for a little glamour. I got a tuxedo. Of course, I think we would get like a dress if we were playing as Dawn. I'm sure it will look good on you. After all, I chose it. Go enjoy the contest, honey. Contest will give you a different look at the many charms of Pokemon. It should be an eye-opening experience for you. Bye now. Huh. Now, over here, these are photos of winners. Each, there's 5 different portraits here, and they're each for the different types of contests. So, one would be for cool, smart, etc., etc. Now you're going to enter a contest, and yep, you have a Poffin case. Got a mild Poffin. I think that actually increases all stats. Interesting. Go take a run at contests. The best way to get ready is to get some practice first. You can take some practice sessions at the counter on the right. So, I'm not going to be actually participating in contests just yet. This is for a multiplayer contest, if you want to play with others. So that is a neat thing that you can do. And I think this just gives you records of, of who you played again, or like your placings in multiplayer contests. So keep track of how many times you've won, got last place, and all that stuff. What about you? Contest has 3 parts: visual, dance, and acting. The contests get graded in those categories. Do ho ho. Pokemon fed Poffins does better in visual evaluations. I better learn how to cook delicious Poffins at the Poffin House. Yep, that is what they are there for. And these are where the spectators are. The cool contest, you gotta pull off a cool move, gets the judges all excited. Yes, they are. That's how it does. That made no sense grammatically, and I am sorry. Dancing is a thing. These are all things I will demonstrate when I am done talking to everyone. Oh, there's one more NPC right there. And this here is the stage where we would be if we were actually participating in the contest. But we're not. So what about you? For the visual judging, you want to dress up your Pokemon nicely? Yes. Okay. So that's it for the stands. Do you give any info? Let's see. Info, yep. So, here are the contest basics. What's a contest? It's a different type of competition between 4 trainers. The anime calls them coordinators, so I'll probably call them that here. Each one enters a Pokemon to compete against the others. Judging is conducted in 3 categories: the visual, dance, and acting. The Pokemon scoring the highest in the 3 categories is the winner. If this is your first time, is recommended you try some practice sessions. Okay then. So the visual competition, this is what the Poffins are for. So, depending on what type of contest that we enter, we would need to increase our Pokemon's stat for that with corresponding Poffins. And we can also dress them up with accessories that we got from just various places. For details, please. Yes, okay. The dance competition is where we dance. We use the touchscreen to tap. I think they're called castanets. And then acting is where we use various moves. Now, moves have different stats depending on whether you're in a battle or when you're in a contest. So let's take a look at that. Yeah, sure, why not sync? So over here, this is where we can find the info for moves in battle. If we were going to go over one more screen, or a couple more screens, this is where we can see our Pokemon's contest stats. The sheen is basically how many Poffins we can feed it. If the sheen meter is filled all the way up with, I think it's like stars or sparkles or something, then we can't feed it any more Poffins, depending on how many or how high its sheen is. So there is a limit to that. You can't just max out all of your contest stats, and there's no way. Actually, there is a way to reset them, I think. Now here, moves have different categories here. Smart moves are used for smart contests, and they each have their own different stats. This is a basic performance move. This one will let you move first. Same with teleport, and that's for cool contests. Cute prevents the voltage from going up the same turn. And ribbons, that's just something else. So there's a whole lot to contests. Some moves had different effects. It's just really neat. So let's actually do some practice here. Just to show it off, because I'm not going to actually do contests just yet. I'm going to wait for a while before I actually get into doing actual contests. So let's practice. visual category. It doesn't really matter. Let's do tough. Do I have any Pokemon with tough moves? You know what? Let's do cute, because Cosmos is cute. Really, I have to do this again? Okay, visual. So cute. I am going to enter Cosmos. I don't even know what all of these moves do. I didn't check up on them. It's entry number 4. And we don't even get to change into our tuxedo. Oh well. So this year, we use the touchscreen, of course, to dress up our Pokemon. The Created. That is such a they give you these weird theme names that are so vague. I have no idea. I can't move where Togetic is. But I can place up to 5 accessories. I think in contests, you can actually put up to 10 accessories. Here, you have a flag. I don't know what the Created means. There. And then, this is where they judge you. Okay, so... entry number 1. I don't care about your Shellos. Mine is better. So, 3 hearts there. That's alright. Mime Jr. here with 1 heart. So, the more a stat is raised with Poffins, the more hearts you'll get, and also, depending on which decorations you have to match whatever theme is, that will also work. But we got 3 hearts there, so we tied for first in this practice round. Next up, let's demonstrate dancing. I'm not gonna practice again. Because I don't know if that would just bring me into the other, or back into the visual practice. So, dancing! I don't care who I use. Let's use Sync this time. Okay, Sync. Now, dancing will make use of the touchscreen as well. So, based on how well you did in the visual round, this will determine the order of the dancing round. In this case, let's say I got last place. Now I'm 4th. We just copy the movements here that the thing did. That the Pikachu did. It's not a thing. And yeah. Oops, I missed. But everyone has 2 rounds and it rotates. It gives everyone a chance to do their own thing. I'm doing alright. It's hard to focus on this while I'm talking. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Now, I think in early stages of the contest, you can only do 3 dance moves. I think. But in later ones, because contests are divided into different ranks, and the harder ranks, I think you could do 4 different moves. Yeah, 3 steps. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I'm just faffing around with this. Okay. Did that work? Can I get them to screw up? I got one of them. I got a couple of them to screw up. But yeah, that's how the dancing round goes. Next up, let's go into the most complicated aspects of... Oh, come on! I didn't want to do the dance. This is exactly what I meant. Okay. I did not mean to do that. Okay, let's not practice again and talk to you again to do a different practice. That's annoying. Oh well, the acting portion. Let's go with cute, because Cosmos has cute moves. So Cosmos, show us what you got. So, the acting round. This, I believe the order is determined by how well you do in the dancing round as well, but the way this works is there's 3 different judges here. There's 5 rounds of everyone using moves. Oh, 4 times. Okay then. So, here we select a move. Each move has different effects here. So, Yawn, no voltage down this turn. Metronome is random turn order. And Wish. Okay, so here we select one of the 3 judges. I'm just gonna go with Kira. Sure, why not? So now, everyone goes. So, Psychic, that's a smart move. First performance, you get 2 extra hearts here. Because it wasn't a cute move, there's no voltage increase for this judge. Now here, that was a cute move. Voltage goes up, they gain an additional heart. Whenever the voltage goes up to 5, you get an additional heart. Or a lot of additional hearts. And if you perform for the same judge, then you don't get an extra heart bonus. Or you get less of a heart bonus. So, you want to try to predict what your opponents are going to be doing. Let's see. Voltage score is added. I mean, yeah, I can see that. I was just showing this off. So 2 there at the end because 2 were for that judge. Then Jordan only judged 1, so they get 3 hearts, and I got 3 hearts since I was the only one that picked Kira. And now, lowest scoring goes first, which was me. Should have used Wish later. Let's go with Metronome, and it doesn't matter which judge I pick. So, this has a lot of just prediction going into it. Trying a lot of, like, manipulating turn order, things like that. Trying to make sure you get the voltage up all the way on a certain judge. There's a lot that goes into it. So what I want to do, ideally, I would be going in an order where I would be able to raise Jordan's voltage all the way up, or maybe Kira's voltage. Oh, am I the only one that chose the other one? The other judge? Okay, so I'm number 3. Since I changed the turn order here. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to predict that I will get Kira's voltage all the way up. Hopefully. Hopefully, because I get a ton of voltage this way. Or a ton of hearts. Oh no! Okay, so now if you use a move, I don't know, like, I know like some moves will have a neutral effect depending on the category. Like I think tough moves will have a negative effect on cute contests and they will lower the voltage. I think that's how it goes. I don't remember. But you generally want to use cute moves for cute contests, smart moves for smart ones, and etc. Oh, that was a cute move too? Okay, both of these judges have their voltages up pretty high. So, Okay, where am I going? Okay, I'm 3rd. Huh. See, both Jordan and Kira have their voltage pretty high, so I'm willing to bet that one of them will have their voltage maxed out from one of the 2 people going in front of me. Okay, Kira, let's go with you again. Oh, no! Is water gun a cute move? Yes! No, this is only practice. So yeah, you're gonna get an additional 5 hearts. Jeez. That's a lot. Oh, come on. You too. I'm not doing good here. And you got a ton of hearts from this too. Wow, I am not... Well, I'm not using a Pokemon that's geared for contests, admittedly. But this is just a demonstration. Yeah, use your metronome. This is the last turn anyways. And here we go. Mud Bomb. Is that a cute move? Huh. Oh well. Now, this just pay attention to the effects of your moves for contests if you plan to do them. Raise your stats up with Poffins. Now, like I've mentioned before, there's different rankings for contests. Whenever you start off doing the normal rank contest. Then after that, if you were to win in that, you'd be able to do great rank contests for whichever category you were doing. Then ultra rank, and then master rank. Master ranks for each of these are the highest tier contests that you can do. Now again, I won't be doing these for a while, but I just want to demonstrate. Anyways, you're the last one I haven't talked to. Yes? I beg your pardon? I believe you're supposed to be talking with a French accent. I don't know. I don't speak French. Contests you are here for. I hope very much you enjoy them. Incidentally, Fantina, the gym leader of Hearthome, is also a contestant. She is, how do you say, très fantastique. Fantina being myself, of course. Let me see. You also seem to be très strong. And Finn? So it shall be? Yeah. Fantina here happens to be someone that does both contests, and she's also a gym leader. When you get to Master Rank contests, you will actually start to see Fantina here, which is neat. Very, very neat. Yeah, but like I said, whenever you win a contest, the portrait of your Pokemon that you use for the visual round is going to go up here in one of these 5 portraits, depending on which category you did. So contest, very neat side thing to do. I wish, like, there was more to it, because the main focus of the game is battling, but I wish, like, they added an optional route, like a second story for contests instead of having it all just be lumped here. But oh well, contests are still a fun little mini game to do. Anyways, we have a lot of exploring Hearthome City to do, and the first order of business is this house here. This house belongs to this person here. Okay, what do you have to say? Alright, sorry. There I go, running my mouth again. My name's BB. You know the PC Pokemon boxes? I'm the system administrator. I know this is out of the blue, but do you want a Pokemon named Eevee? Sure. So, we got Eevee from her, and she got it from a good friend in Johto, who has a lot of them. Who knows how many Eevee he's raised over the many years. Sorry, that doesn't mean anything to you. Please be good to it. Now, if you've played other Pokemon games, you might know who she is referring to. She's referring to someone that is also well-versed in PC storage systems. But we got the Pokemon Eevee. Oh boy, Eevee. Eevee is a really versatile Pokemon. It can evolve into, at least in this game, 1 out of, let me do the math, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different Pokemon. And actually, Eevee here, we can actually evolve it into 6 of its different evolutions at this point in the game. So Eevee, the fact that it can evolve into a lot of Pokemon gives you a lot of room to work with. It's a really good Pokemon in that regard. Like, each Pokemon that it can evolve to has different roles that they excel in. For example, if we were to use the Water Stone on Eevee, it would evolve into Vaporeon. Vaporeon has a lot of HP, pretty bulky in that. Now, if we were to use a Thunderstone, it would evolve into Jolteon. Jolteon is very fast as an electric type, and it can deal a decent amount of damage as well. Now, if we were to use a Firestone, which I don't know why you would do that, we would be able to evolve Eevee into Flareon. Flareon, it's supposed to be a physical attacker, but it doesn't really have good physical fire moves to work with. It has some other good physical moves that it could use, but not really physical fire moves. So a lot of people like to say Flareon is the weakest Eevee evolution in this generation. Now, if we were to raise Eevee's happiness all the way up into, well, not into max happiness, but if we were to raise its happiness pretty high up and we were to level it up during the day, Eevee would evolve into Espeon, which is a powerful hitting psychic type that is also pretty fast. If we were to raise Eevee's happiness and level it up during the nighttime, it would evolve into Umbreon. Umbreon is a very bulky Pokemon, has a lot of moves that make use of its natural bulk, and it's just really nice for that. And it can also learn a move called Baton Pass, where it can just pass on its stat boost onto other teammates, which is really good when used in tandem with Curse. And the next Eevee evolution that we can evolve Eevee into is Leafeon, which we would do so by leveling up Eevee in the Eterna Forest near that mossy rock. Or actually anywhere in Eterna Forest, really. But Leafeon is a physical grass type attacker, which is really, really neat. It has some physical moves that it can make use of. Now, the downside to any Eevee evolution is the move pool. They don't get a lot of moves in terms of type coverage. They really only get moves that correspond to their type and some other moves, but not a whole lot to work with. But they are still fun to use, and they have a wide variety of different things they can do. It just makes Eevee really, really useful in that regard. As for its next evolution, it's not one that we can get just yet, but it can evolve into Glaceon, which is a powerful special attacker. So yeah, I'll make note of when we can evolve Eevee into that. But Eevee, very, very good Pokemon if you want to use it. I'm not going to be using Eevee, but it's there if you want to. Anyways, we still have a lot of exploring here to do in Hearthome City. There's still some buildings we haven't been to, namely just like random condominiums. And people just taking their babies out. Now, the condominiums here in Hearthome are really interesting because there's no stairs in them. There's just elevators. See, there are contests, and we have Amity Square. That's also another place I would like to go to. You have a Shroomish? They're not in the Sinnoh Pokedex. What are you doing? I don't know. Whatever. Now, these elevators will only take us up to one other floor in these buildings, so you really don't need to worry too much about that. To you, I have something for your Pokemon to hold. It's a Shell Bell. Ooh, that's an interesting item that I would like to give to one of my Pokemon. Shell Bell should be held by Pokemon in battles. Gains HP a little every time it inflicts damage. I believe... Oh, you had it was an extra. Okay, nice. I believe it heals a 1/16 of the damage that you dealt. I think. It's a really neat item. So what I'm going to do is... I'm actually going to give it to a Geon here. Just because. So now, let's just do some more exploring. Yeah, the Shell Bell. I don't know if I'm gonna use it for any other Pokemon, but I think a Geon would be the best fit for it. Now, one thing, I never really mentioned this before in the last episode when I caught Sync, but one name I had in mind for Sync here before I chose that nickname was Galahad, which is the name of a location in Xenoblade Chronicles, but I already have a ton of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 references here, so I'm good. Wait, what? Put my Verse Seeker through its paces a lot. Battled this one intriguing trainer over and over using it. She asked me, do you like me? I mean, I guess that's a fair question to ask. See how many are there now? There's a lot of Pokemon. A bajillion. At the Lost Tower, people unburden themselves of unbearable sorrow. You'll understand what I mean if you visit the Lost Tower on Route 209. Okay, well, we'll have to check that out whenever we get there. Oh, there's a lot of kids here. See, that makes you both Papa and Mama to your Pokemon. You know how having Pokemon around leads to new discoveries? It's the same for parents and kids. Okay, then. Jeez, it's a lot of kids. How many? See, when I grow up, I want to become a Pokemon coordinator. Yeah, see, they use the term here, too. When I get bigger, I'm going to be a trainer, too. See, you're a Pokemon trainer. Having lots of Pokemon around is a lot of responsibility, but that also comes with a lot of fun. True. So, 1, 2, 3, 6 kids, because there's one up here. My sisters make so much noise. No one even notices. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You should speak up to your parents about that at least. But 6 kids, that's a lot. That's a lot. And they're all living in like just one room. See, Hearthome is a kid-friendly city, they say, but I disagree. Hearthome is friendly to kids, grown-ups, and Pokemon too. All my grandchildren are clamoring for Pokemon of their own. Oh, so are you the grandparents of the kids upstairs? See, some act kindly in hopes of being treated kindly in return. How could that be a bad thing? I don't know. There are no stairs in this house, it's easier that way. The lack of stairs make it easier for the little Pokemon to get about. I would imagine the lack of stairs would also make it easier for older people to live in, because they don't have to climb up, because that could be physically demanding for some older people. Now, the one worry with that is if an elevator were to break down. Now, is that everyone? Did I talk to everyone? Did I talk to you? Yes, and I talked to you, right? This place... Yep, I already did. I'm already losing track of who I did and didn't talk to. I live in total seclusion up in the mountains for 30 years. I'm gonna clean up some contests with a dance move I came up with. Okay then, you do that. And then up here... I didn't talk to you, I know that. Went for a stroll in Amity Square with my Pachirisu today. Came across a Pokemon feather while we walked. Do you think it'd make my Pachirisu look any cuter? Maybe. Now... Let me... Face down! Whatever. I wanted to talk about, like, the weird, like, 3D perspective of this game in regards to hikers, but... Oh well. And there's a big mushroom up here. Those sell more than tiny mushrooms, because they're bigger. Anyways, this here is Amity Square, the West Gate. Amity Square is a very interesting place where we can walk with some Pokemon. My Pikachu seems likely to be out of its Pokeball for a walk outside. Okay then. And you, in Amity Square, you may go for a stroll with cute Pokemon. Indeed. Now, we can't go for a stroll with every Pokemon, only a few. Let's see. Yes, I'm gonna go for a stroll with Genbu. Let's see. Please do enjoy your time together, just the two of you. Okay. I believe in Diamond and Pearl, instead of, like, okay being spelled like that, it was spelled, like, O-K-I-E. I think. That's a really weird memory to make note of, but Amity Square, we can walk with various Pokemon. We can walk with the 3 starters and their evolved forms, and things like Pikachu. Or Shroomish, for some reason. Basically, any Pokemon you've seen out in the overworld, you can walk with here. So, yeah. And they generally only have, like, small Pokemon. Like, things like, Drifloon, for example. Now, Amity Square is a very interesting place, because, it changed a lot from what it looked like in Diamond and Pearl. So right over here, there's just this mass of land, and it might not be obvious at first, but this is supposed to be a miniature version of the Sinnoh region. Like, this is where Twinleaf Town would be, and then this big rock is Mount Coronet. It's really neat. And then, like, this would be a different area of Sinnoh that we haven't been to just yet. It's a really neat addition. Now, there's some items here for us to grab. And one thing about Amity Square, an NPC was just talking about it, how sometimes if you talk to your Pokemon, it'll be holding on to something. You can find different items here, like berries. You can find some accessories, nothing like what you can find in the Floroma flower shop place, but you can find like small little accessories, and this is determined every 200 steps. So, yeah, and now these buildings here, you can enter them. You can go up, left, or right in these buildings, and they have teleporters in them. So let's just go this way, because there's some items here to grab. Right? No? Okay, let's go this way. Okay, no. Okay, I'm gonna need to go in from the other entrance then. Let's see. I can't get to this upper part of Amity Square from the west side. Not holding anything? Okay, then. And we can't use our bike. Got a narrow scale. Okay, then. Finding all sorts of things, Genbu. And now let's just go to the other side, because there's some items I want to grab there. And there's a reporter here now. Leave me alone. Okay, so here, this is what I was talking about. As you can see, the eyes of the hikers, especially, they like to bulge when, like, you're 2 steps away from them, or 2 tiles away from them, because of the weird, like, 3D perspective of the game, or 3D-esque perspective. I just think it's funny. Like, it's most noticeable with the hikers. Anyways, the other entrance to Amity Square is right over here. Yeah, you can bring a Torchic here and a Psyduck. I mean, Psyduck is in the Sinnoh Dex. Torchic isn't. So, let's see. I'm appalled. They refuse entry to my Pokemon. So my poor Gyarados and Steelix. This is discrimination. Go to Johto, then. You can take your Pokemon out there. Okay, so now, this part of Amity Square. Now here, this part of Amity Square likes to make use of the teleporters. There's something shining in Clefairy's hands. Okay, then. And there's an item here. An amulet coin. That's a very nice held item. What it does is, if the Pokemon that's holding it participates in battle, even if it's just for a little bit, then you will get double the money if you're fighting a trainer. I don't know what causes them to give you more money, because, I don't know, if they see shiny coin, they're like, ooh, must give money to trainer. I don't know. Like, they're not obligated to give us more money just because we have a shiny coin. Oh well. Anyways, you can grab a lot of things here. No item? Really? What about you? You're off here all by yourself. You just clean the thing. Sure, I'll take 5 Magos berries. Okay, then. So you just give us different items every day. Thanks. Now, there's just one item here in particular that I'm looking for. If I can find it. No? Come on. I know it's here somewhere. It's just gotta be. No. I know you're here. Just, I don't know exactly how these teleporters work. But I know this will lead me to something. Is it here? There's an item here, I know it. There it is. I think. Yes, the spooky plate. This will raise the power of ghost-type moves. 3 beings were born to bind time and space. Interesting. I just like finding the different plates here, because we get to find more about the mythology of Sinnoh. Anyways, that is pretty much it for our exploration of Hearthome City. It's a very, very big place, but we got some nice things out of it, like an Eevee. Anyways, next time on Pokemon Platinum, we are going to take on the Hearthome City Gym. So, with that out of the way, I'm gonna deposit Eevee. But, yeah. With that out of the way, I'm just gonna end it off here. And thank you all so much for watching. See y'all next time for another episode of Pokemon Platinum. Later!